Hi guys, how are you? Hope you're having a really nice start to June. We did have some nice weather, but the Har's in, so it's like just cloudy and ugh, not nice. No sun, which is a shame. It would be nice to have some more sun, but hey, that's the way it goes. I'm here today to do my wrap up of May. May for me was a very slow month actually, although I got, there you go, 5 books read. Woohoo! So well pleased with that. Okay, it's not my usual number, but that's just the way it goes. Anyway, let's get started. One of the ones I read was Nora Roberts' Shadow Spell. This is the second in the Cousin O'Dwyer trilogy. Really liked it. Set in Ireland, and it's to do with cousins who are witches and they have to fight this evil spirit. The first sort of book in the series dealt with the cousin that came over from America. This book now is dealt with one of the Irish cousins, the male cousin, and his struggles to try and overcome the dark shadow. And there was almost like a time travel element to it as well, which was really nice. I enjoyed that. It was nice to see the characters grow, the situations they were in. You could imagine anybody being in that situation, so that was really nice. So yeah, really enjoyed it. I look forward to the next one and the final one in the trilogy. I've got a sneaky idea I know what's going to happen, but I'm sure I'll still enjoy it. So yeah, that was the first one. Then I read Erica James's The Dandelion Years. This was lovely. This was set in this day and age, but also we travelled back into Second World War, Bletchley Park, code breakers. This guy was a university professor, but during the Second World War he was at Bletchley Park as a code breaker, and it's like partly his story. Saskia, who was the main female character, finds in a notebook that this guy had written during his time at Bletchley Park, and she read it. She ends up meeting the professor's, shall we say, adopted son, although he didn't adopt him officially, his adopted son, and together they work through the book and they read it, and then they discover that there has to be another book written, and they find it hidden within a Bible, and they read it, and it's basically his story of his time during the war, how as a Jew he was not accepted by various people, and it was really lovely, really well written. The characters were beautiful. You could understand more what happened during the Second World War, how people were very wary of other folk who were not of like their religion, etc. And no, it was a really nice read, and one I would definitely recommend to anybody. I also read A Girl's Guide to Moving On by Debbie Maycomer. This is the second of a duology, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed meeting up with our characters again. There's Leanne, and there is, oh gosh, what's the other one? How bad is that? Oh, I can't remember. Oh no, that is really awful. Nicole, that's right. And it's to do with both of them have divorced their husbands, left their husbands, and it's how they move on from that, and the trauma of divorce, how they get over that, the new people they meet within their lives, the new men that they meet within their lives, how they are different from the people they've divorced. And it was really nice. It was well written. You could put yourself in their situation. The characters were believable. You saw them grow, which was lovely. You saw them realise that their lives were worth living. That what they were giving back to society, because they both volunteered, was relevant. It did help people. And yes, really nice book. So the first book of that duology is Last One Home, and then, as I say, there was that one, A Girl's Guide to Moving On. Both of them are beautiful reads. Shows you family and how family are and what family can be, so definitely worth a read. Then I read Emma by Alexander McCall Smith. Now, any of you that have been watching my channel for a while know that I tried to read Emma by Jane Austen and struggled. I actually gave up because I found Emma such an infuriating character. I did finish this one. Did I like it? No. I actually was very disappointed with it. I thought Alexander McCall Smith, yeah, it'll be quite witty and funny and stuff. No, I struggled. I can now say I've read Emma. Okay, it's a modern day version, but I'm afraid it just wasn't for me. I didn't enjoy it one little bit. And then the last book I read was Harlan Coben's 6 Years. I loved this book. This was so good. I kind of worked out part of it before the end, but that didn't matter. It's to do with this guy who falls in love with this girl. He thinks that they're going to end up together, but she dumps him, and then the next day marries this other guy. The first guy, what was his name, Jake, he works as a professor at a university, and during a break at one point in between lectures he discovers that the other guy has died. So he goes to the funeral to see if he can sort of see the woman he loves, but it's not the same woman. So it's like, where is the other woman gone? What's been going on? And he sort of starts to delve into things, and some of his friends are like, no, you really shouldn't be doing this, you need to leave this alone, but he won't. And it's his story of trying to find this lady, and her story of trying not to be found, but not being able to tell him why she can't be found. Really good, really intriguing, thoroughly enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend it. Harlan Coben's a great writer, puts his characters in interesting situations, so yes, that's definitely one that I would recommend. So there we go, those were the 5 books that I read this month. Okay, so not a big deal, not a big lot by my standards, but all really good books apart from Emma. But you can't win them all, as the saying goes. Please let me know down below if you read any of these books, what you thought of them. Did you enjoy them? Did you not? Are there any? What were your favourite books or that you read this month? That would be really on me. That would be really nice to know. Anyway, that's all for this video, and I will see you soon with another one. Bye.